Hi.
I saw you on Canada Reads. Actually, I have two questions. So, I'm just wondering what you're currently reading.
Okay. What's your second question?
I did painting, drawing, and I wanted to see if you guys could sign it for me. I'd love for it.
Okay, so your question, while Sarah's answering that, why don't you, when the thing's over, you're leaving, if you leave it at the merch table, we'll grab it. And sign it, and then do you know what you do? Okay, so the thing, I know that seems so complicated, that's you're so high up, but anyway, unlike to float or the pharmacists who come up there. Honestly, I'm not actually reading anything right now. I mean, I have a subscription to the New Yorker, and I like to read Harper's, and I do read still. I'm reading Game of Thrones. Yeah, I just read The Hunger Games because Tegan liked it so much. But we've been writing so much that I haven't had much time. And I read a lot of nonfiction, and I've been saying a lot of these things. Tegan's been so funny because she's always like, guys, I read too, because I always get the reading questions. But I can confirm, Tegan does read. I can read just very high comprehension. She has a high comprehension level. But I do read all the time, and I have a comprehensive.
Sarah's going to start a book blog. We decided this a couple months ago. She's going to release a blog on her website once a month. She reads lots of really awesome stuff. I will contribute every once in a while because some of you may just want to hear what I'm reading because sometimes it's boring. I've been getting the wrap it up one. So Peter, do you have anything? You want to just one question about that last giant longest movie? Do you want to ask anything about that or anything?
Yeah, well, I think were there songs for you guys that were more engaging to kind of like revisit? Because I think one of the things that's great about seeing that live film is that there are songs that A, you guys have played really long time, and B, that are just really reworked and revisit. I mean, like when you go through that process, you think, wow, like we should have done this entirely different.
Yes. We're saying it today when we started talking about the concert portion, we were going to record every song we'd ever recorded acoustically, and then we realized we didn't have enough budget or time or energy to do that. But then we started sort of polling our audiences. We looked at iTunes sales. We actually tried to come up with an assortment of songs that we thought would appease the most amount of people. And these were the songs we came up with. But looking back on it, about 6 months after we finished, I was like, why didn't we record Living Room? Or why didn't we record Speak Slow? Or why didn't we record... We need to do it. Take really obscure stuff and really popular stuff and do it. But that's just what we came up with. And it's tough. It's tough to appeal to everyone. Cool thing too is that there's actually stuff there. There's actually Tegan did this great version of All You Got. That was awesome. And we did a couple of songs that I think are excellent, but we didn't necessarily feel like we could put everything on the live record. It was very hard. Yeah, I definitely think it's one of those projects, kind of like a haircut, that you kind of wish that you had been like, whoa, let's talk about this. Let's look more magazines together. I'll look at cappuccino and talk about what I should do with my hair before I just cut it all off. So yeah, it was tough. But we were trying to pick what we hoped was like a wide spectrum of Tegan Sara songs that we could, and it's tough to do the old stuff like we talked about. But I don't love it, so you should like it more. So.
Also, the music from the India film too, which was like very different, just the two of you instead.
Totally. Actually, a lot of those
weird keyboard
a lot of that stuff came out though. We actually a bunch of it came out on an Alligator remix record that I guess that was almost 2 years ago now. And then the North Shore song, that remix was Chuck Brody, and it's awesome. And it came out as a part of the pre-order, but you pretty much get it on now for nothing. So, and you know what I think is, like, the last 5 years we've been like a real band, 5 members, like, long sound checks, so loud. It was just nice to just strip it down and just sing our audience directly and not feel like there was so much going on. And then the flip side of that was to take our music in a whole different direction and give everyone dance treatment for this. Like, we're trying to keep everyone entertained. I hope you guys are entertained. I hope we're not boring. Before we wrap this up, Peter, thank you so much for taking our abuse and for giving such wonderful questions. No, it's your birthday. It's your birthday. It's birthday, everybody. We want to do something for Peter, so just give me 1 second.
little bit terrified.
What on earth is happening? Don't. Sarah's not very domestic, so this is funny watching her do something like.
While we're doing this, I wanted to go to the Rebel Riot shirt on today.
Oh yes, Rebel Riot, you guys. Rebel Riot. If you don't know about Rebel Riot, you should check it out. Amazing company. Oh my god. Oh wow. So nice.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Peter.
Everyone else's birthday, you guys are small. Happy birthday to you. Thank you. Thank you for being here today. We really appreciate it.
My pleasure.
All the spin jokes aside, we do appreciate you being here to help. We're going to take one more audience question, and then this will be the end of the Q&A. But before we take that question, I just want to say, Sarah and I, this is our final night of screenings. We've been doing this now for a couple of weeks. It's been a privilege and an honor. We're so grateful. Thank you for your support. Thank you so much. All right, one more question from Sarah. No pressure.
For Sarah, it's twofold. First of all, if you want to like take coffee sometime.
The last question was asking Sarah on a date.
Yes. There's a guy I work with who does that in almost every interview as a joke. It's never worked.
It's brilliant. So
No,
sad.
in a creepy way. Just to say thank you for songs
Thank
like
you.
I've been and stuff, which is awesome. And my second question is, I read your letter to Tyler the Creator. Can you like anticipate more like political themes, rage anthems?
What are you angry about next? Questions about Tyler the Creator. What is Sarah thinking?
First question, if you want.
Okay, so my very brief answer. You're very sweet. Thank you so much. Tegan and I are obviously very political people, and anyone who knows us or comes to shows or whatever, we're very outspoken. But I did feel it was very important to release a statement a few months ago, and I still stand behind that statement, and I hope other people do too. I think that as artists, it's incredibly important to recognize that we don't want to exploit you, the audience, but we also don't have to be afraid. And Tegan and I we're women and we're gay and we have brains, and it's important to sometimes defend ourselves when it seems like no one else has a brain and has terrible identity politics. So I never forget to pick up spin next month. I've got the cover is Tyler the Creator, everyone. I do want to say that I recognize how the industry works, and there's lots of offensive people and there's lots of annoying things that happen in this world. So long as there's discourse and there's conversation about it, I feel happy. So thank you for your support, all of you, and we'll see you